Way, Colin Hurd was, as a junior, the defensive player of the year in the region. He wasn't just all region. All right, seniors. Man, I can't tell you. I feel like if I try to talk about these seniors really, I'd probably be like Miss Clanton up here crying. And that's not gonna happen. I don't cry, I don't believe in tears, unless you lose a game. A lot of catches this year. Came back out for his senior year. Man, he's just a great kid to be around, blessing. And I can say the same thing about all these guys. I gotta be honest, I can just drop what's in my mind and I can be repetitive about every single one of these seniors. I mean, they're all the same. You're talking about great leaders. You're talking about guys that are there every single day. You're talking about guys that not only preach to the underclassmen, but they walk the walk. You know, they do everything you ask them to do. They may whine about in their own little groups. That's cool, do it. As long as I don't hear it, I'm fine with it. You know, but I mean, you got they're not very loud and outspoken, other than Mcnamara. I'm convinced he likes to hear himself talk. But none of the other guys they really don't talk. And you got a lot of, guys like Ashman, for example, just God-fearing, good, strong Christian guys. I mean, as a teacher, and if you watch news and you start to worry about our younger generation, you start to worry about what's going on in life and things that are really happening in other places. And then you come upon, gosh, these seniors, Ashmans and Laner and Owen and Mcnamara and all these guys. And I know I'm sounding a little soft here, and I don't mean to, but it kind of instills hope in you, hope for the future. I mean, if you look around the world, what's going on? You know, Russia on the Ukraine, and Germany, and all this other crap. We don't have it in our little bubble. And these guys kind of put that back in, at least into me. You know, Temple, he's a monster. He's untouchable. Nobody put any kind of feeling in him. You know, if it's not a cheeseburger, he's not happy. So, but these guys are just double cheeseburger. Sorry. But these guys, I mean, they're just incredible. And, I hate talking. I hate talking to the media, but I love talking about these guys. You know, and it's just, for y'all to be the leaders of the best athletic group success story in Page's 47 years, it speaks for itself. You know, it's nothing really I have to say. And man, I can't tell you how much I'm gonna miss you. I wish I could give y'all diamond rings. You know, I went to a couple parents to try to fund that, and they wasn't willing. They said you weren't worth it. But I don't feel that way. But I'm not going to fund it either. But, dude, I just can't tell you how much I'm going to miss you. So we're going to go through this, and I'm going to try to keep it professional. I'm not going to tease you like I normally do, okay? Only because out of respect. You know that's how I show my love for you, but I'm not going to do it because I do love you, but I also want you to have your moment, your little walk of fame right here. Trent Gephardt. The Region Athlete of the Year, Kason Walker. Kyle Gaffney. The best football player I've ever seen other than myself, Region Player of the Year, Jake Mcnamara. If you haven't heard, Jake signed with UTEP. So he's down at UTEP. He signed, I believe it was on a Monday. He was down there on Wednesday. That's Jake. You know, he's just eat up with it. You know, and I can promise you, Yeah, and I don't say this about a lot of players, but I will say about Jake. His work ethic, his intelligence for the game, his ability to get rid of the ball. Don't be surprised if you see him playing on Sunday someday. I know he's only 5'11", but I'm just telling you, he has that kind of IQ, football IQ, that they want the quarterbacks. Y'all saw Patrick Mahomes last night, right? Jake's not gonna hold on to the ball like he did, I promise you. Connor Skinner. First team All-Region, Michael Mayer. Sorry, Van Crawford. Van Crawford. Sorry, Van, I got my numbers out of order here. Hugging everybody, it's not CDC protocol. Michael Mayer, our first team Marine. Julie made me promise not to talk about her age, but since she's not here, never mind. Dominic Quarantello. Second team All-Region, Noah Kiefaber. I will say this about Noah. That's a tough son of a gun right there, I'm telling you. You know, playing strong safety, but against Henry County, they throw the ball of 0 times, except for when they were trying to do that crap at the end of the game twice. They didn't really have to with 52 points, but anyway. We had to move him down in the box and play him as another linebacker, and he played really well. And you know, I mean, to be that tough, you know, obviously at that size and taking on those 320-pound linemen, it's not an easy job. Probably the most improved player this year, second team All-Region, Steve Rainey. Never good to be better dressed than the coach, right? Just saying. Recently offered by Duquesne, I'll let y'all try to spell that one. Aiden Lehner, first team All-Region. Offensive Lineman of the Year in the region, Owen Sachs. We'll be going to Butler. He's leaving God's country to go up north. A little worried about that. This kid was, I don't think I've ever felt worse for a kid than when I got the phone call from, I think it was Dad, telling me that this kid had hurt his knee in a camp. And he stayed with the team. He ultimately got to sign with his dream school in Montana. He's starting to already look the part with the long hair and the beard that he can't fully grow yet. But man, I'm so proud of him for finishing up and staying strong and honoring the commitment to not only the team, but what he really truly wanted to do. Andrew Pregas. Hunter Murray. Hoping to play at Utah State. The second girl football player since I've been at Page, Aiden Weinstein, the first one to ever score in a varsity game. Isaac Haymire. I haven't seen Isaac. See you? He may not have woken up yet. And of course, the one and only. Is Haymire here? Where's he at? Woo! There's Haymire. Man. First team all region. And of course, a guy that makes my life a whole lot easier that I'm truly going to miss. Now he got a little overly happy on some of the celebrations and some craziness and stuff like that. But man, is he a hard worker? Dale Pierce. Now, I skipped over Cabin because he kind of holds a special place in my heart. You know, as you're going to see, I mean, he's a muscular guy, but he's not the biggest guy. Him and his brother, you know, I mean, you can't ask for two better kids. You couldn't. But he holds a special place in my heart because of his faith. You know, he led FCA. He was the, I'm not allowed to do that. And as you know, I think my religious belief, I'm not going to preach at you just yet unless you want me to. I got a sermon prepared, but I won't go there. But I mean, I take that very seriously. And to see somebody that walks that faith, when I was 17 years old, I was too scared to do that. You would have never have seen me talk about religion or talk about my faith or heaven forbid, to get up in front of a group of kids and lead a prayer. You can forget about it. I'm not going to do it. So his power, his strength, and his belief system is just something that just wows me every time he does it. And I think anybody that can do that is just an extremely special person. And we got several on this team. And several on this team that's got a chance throughout the years to do that. But he did it. He did it. And I can't tell him how proud of him I am, but I felt like anybody that has that kind of power deserved to take the final walk as a senior. Gavin Ashman. Now I think that's all that I'm supposed to do, except I'm going to close. I'm going to tell y'all what I told the team after the state championship game. You know, right now at Page High School and in Williams County, we live in like a little fishbowl. We live in an aquarium. We really do. And these seniors are about to step into the real world, almost like an ocean. And we know what's an ocean. We talk about this every day in class. We talk about sharks. I hate sharks. Okay, I won't go, you know, you're in my class. He still hasn't passed world history, but I don't like swimming with sharks. Anything's trying to eat me, you know, I'm out. You know, I'm not going to do it. But I read a stat right before the state championship, and it says if you take a shark and you put it in an aquarium, it's going to grow 8 inches. Now, I could beat the crap out of an 8-inch shark, I promise you. Okay? But if you take that same shark, like these seniors, and you put them out into the real world, put them out into the ocean, they grow 8 feet. So if we thought the growth that we've seen these kids, these seniors make at Page, it's really just equivalent to 8 inches. And they still got a whole another 7 feet to grow. And man, that excites me. I'm so excited to see what they do. You know, I'm excited for the 3 or 4 that's going to play football. It's a different world. But even if they don't make football or whatever they do, this group is going to do special things because they don't quit. They have all the intangibles that successful men and women need. Every single one of them. And there's just something special about that. There's something you don't see a lot of times. If you don't believe me, come spend a day in my classroom. I promise you, we got a lot of nuts walking around. And some of them still haven't been cracked. It's a weird world. But I can't wait to see what y'all do, fellas. You know I'm always here, or I may not always be here, but I'll always be around. You got my number? Call, just don't call after 8:30, I'm in bed. Unless it's a flat tire, I'll make my wife come help you or something. But I'm always around. And I'll say it one last time, I try to tell you all this at least 2 or 3 times a week. The good Lord's my witness, honestly do, I love you. Each and every one of you, I love you. And I'll always be here.